Hi, Martin Cole here from Self-Determined Life and lexicoach.com. I'm actually supposed to be in the middle of studying for an exam. I've got an exam this afternoon, so that's in about 4 hours time, and it's a positive psychology exam. And in doing my studies for this exam, a really kind of important point has hit home to me. So I thought it would be useful to make a quick video about this to put on the blog to help other people understand this. And what this is about is the use of strengths. Now, strengths are a very important concept in positive psychology, and a strength in this sense is what's called a character strength, which is a trait that we have which we kind of really value, that we own, that we celebrate, and that we use frequently. And examples of these kinds of strengths would be leadership, love, honesty, courage, zest, gratitude, curiosity. But the particular strength that sort of has come up for me in the last few days whilst I've been studying is, unsurprisingly, love of learning. Love of learning is one of my top strengths, and it's been so noticeable how, whilst I've been going through my notes and making notes and going through the readings and so on, I have been kind of completely energized by what I'm doing. Now, very often when we study for things, it's not that energizing. It can be really boring. It can be a real slog. But it's clear to me that the value of this strength for me is really coming out at this time and in this moment. It's interesting to make a comparison with some other work that I've had to do this week, which isn't really a learning exercise for me, and it's not really something that I'm massively engaged in or intrinsically motivated to complete. And the difference in the way that I have felt about it, and the way that I've carried out the work, and the way that it has made me feel, is just immense. On the one hand, the learning work is energizing. I'm getting through it. I'm enjoying it. It's making me feel positive enough to stand up here and make this video. The other work has been a slog. I've had to force myself to get up early in the morning to push through some of that work. And in fact, in doing so, getting the thing done, beating the procrastination, you can get, and I have got, some sort of positive energy out of it, but nothing in comparison to the learning work, which is, in the area of study that I'm really interested in. Okay, so it's really useful, I think, for us all to identify what our strengths are, and you can do that by going, for example, to viacharacter.org and taking a strengths test. You'll get a list of your strengths in the order in which they're strongest for you. And so your top strengths will be the ones that, are equivalent to, say, love of learning for me. And then to think about the ways that you can use those strengths, and to think about the ways that those strengths actually already impact in your life, and to sort of maximize the ability to use them for your benefit and for the benefit of others around you. Okay, thank you for listening, and I'll speak to you again soon.